We are recording.
Okay, live from the Luggage Point Innovation Centre. Here we're just outside the front door. This will be the meet and greet area for kids, guests, industry participants and alike. And inside we're housing the collaborative experimentations.
Fantastic. Would you mind showing us through?
Oh, I would be happy to show you.
Thank you.
Okay, so as we come in, this would be the meet and greet area for students. We'd be looking to have the virtual reality tour, which we're filming for today, for the kids. So there's no contact with live sewage. So over to the right, we have our pilot sewer system, and that's over 1.2 kilometres of pipe.
Incredible.
Yeah, it's the largest in the Southern Hemisphere, and we're actually starting to generate some good results out of that. So the experiment is mainly targeting increased densities and populations and impacts on less water usage, so there'll be higher concentrations of effluent. So already the first report is highlighting that there is a major impact on the sewer system, but it's the reverse of what we thought. So potentially there may be less corrosion because there's less pumping to be done, so then there's less opportunities for a caustic environment to be generated.
Amazing, and we wouldn't know that without this setup here, would we?
No, we actually assumed it would be the opposite way around. We thought there'd be more concentrated waste, and we'd actually have more of an impact on our infrastructure. So it's just actually had a reverse view of what we thought was going to happen.
Incredible.
So, yeah, amazing. Yeah.
And can you show us through down towards the end? What have we got down the end here?
Yeah, for sure. So we've got lots of stuff going on. In particular, as we go past the piping system on our right, to the left here is a lot more of the wastewater treatment processes of the future. So just over to our left here, we have the purple phototrophic bacteria, which is a novel new way of looking at doing treatment. So probably at the moment we've got our biological nitrogen removal process. This is a new way of using infrared bacteria to assimilate rather than break down our material. And then to the right there's a machine called the electrodialysis machine. So that machine there will actually use a cationic and ionic process to actually remove ions out of the water.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, so we'll actually get potassium, ammonia, nitrogen and phosphorus by using that approach. So complete removal. Yeah, so there are two novel new ways that haven't been done before, so they're being done here on site. Here we work with the Australian Water Recycling Centre and a number of partners, including the University of Queensland, Advanced Water Management Centre. So the rig to our right here is looking at high rate recovery of carbon. If we can bring more carbon out of the process, we can actually generate more gas earlier on. And therefore we don't have to put carbon back into the process later on. So currently we use a carbon dosing in our bioreactors, but obviously if we can pull out more carbon from the front, then we won't need as much for the bugs down the other end. So the two treatment streams here over here give us insights into potential efficiencies which will offset both chemical use and energy use of between 30 to 50%.
Amazing.
Yeah, so really providing great insights for us. And so due to their success, we'll then be looking to then further do a deep dive on these and do a slightly larger scale experimentation.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
And what's down the back here?
Down the back here is very exciting. This is where we have our new Animox bugs.
Ah, Animox you say?
Yes. So some people say they're a diva bug.
Right.
Because they've been a bit finicky to grow.
Yeah.
What we found here is
shy, are they?
They're very fussy.
Okay.
They're a bit temperamental, and wanted certain conditions in which they could work in. I call them our lazy Aussie bugs, I suppose. Yeah. Because they actually like to. They just like to party hard in any sort of condition. Yeah. They don't need a lot of food.
Okay.
And they skip a process in the treatment. So.
And how are they coming along now?
Great. So the tanks are actually full. You want to go and have a look. You can see there's some examples here. The darker colour is the bug, and so we can feed that the centrate. But in here we've actually got some centrate and some discs moving around. So I wouldn't go over the top again, but if you want to just look in there, you'll actually be able to see them. And so the more we can grow, the more seed stock we can get. We can actually utilise them in the farm treatment process. So at the moment, maybe about 15% of our centrate, which is the black liquor that you see in that tank, goes returned to the head of the treatment plant and goes through again. So these bugs actually love that centrate. They love that sort of environment, and they don't need as much oxygen and energy as we do in the bioreactor. And then skipping a phase within the nitrogen cycle, they're reducing our energy use by up to 30%. So we'll look to grow these and say maybe we're at 2017, 2018, we have them actually at the front of the treatment plant. We've already got some infrastructure there that's redundant that we can put them in. We can make use of that.
Amazing.
It is very amazing. So very exciting. So
And this is just the tip of the iceberg, isn't it?
tip of the iceberg, yeah.
So thanks guys for coming on this short tour of the innovation space. For those of you who haven't been able to get out here, this is a short virtual tour. We'll do a full one with Cole and I'm sure Chris in the coming future, and thanks for your time.